Hey guys, so today we're going to look at the quadratic function and its graph and why we need restrictions on it, limiting the graph to just a portion since it's not a one-to-one function. And so here, let's look at what this graph actually looks like. And so here I have a y-intercept of -3. We've taken that x squared graph and shifted it down 3 units. And so here is what I'm talking about. Okay, and so that's what that graph looks like. And why this becomes a problem. Why this becomes a problem is when I reflect this over this graph, I have a point here at -3, and I'm going to go this way. But then I also have this point over here, and the problem lies here. It's not a function. The one that's been reflected over our line y equals x, it's not a function. And so we have to restrict it to either this positive section or this negative section. And so here I've given you x is greater than or equal to 0. And so we're focused here on this part. So let me redraw this. I'm focused on this part here. The part that is positive, or x is greater than or equal to 0. So here, when I'm reflecting this, this is the positive side of my graph. Okay, it's the part going off to positive infinity. So here, when I change my x and y to solve my equation, I'm going to add 3. So I have x plus 3. That equals y squared. And then I'll take the square root of both sides. But when it's square root, I have to do the plus and the minus. There's 2 options. And so like on our graph, the positive one was the positive curve, and the negative one was the negative curve. And so together, that's not a function. But one piece at a time is a function. And so here, my f inverse function is x. And I have to decide, okay, which one of these is it going to be? Is it going to be positive square root of x plus 3? Or is it negative? And so basically what we've been doing, we've been graphing our line over the line y equals x. And here's my curve. And so this part is like you're going up from the vertex. That's the positive part. So this was the positive part, this is the positive part, and so my equation needs to be the positive part. If we were talking about the other side, that would be the negative part, and my equation would be minus square root x plus 3. So here, let's look at what it would look like if we went on the negative side and then reflected over this line. This point is going to go over here still. But now my curve is going this way. It's reflecting over this way, and that's the negative side. So if I had said, if my original domain had said x is less than or equal to 0, then I would be using the negative side. So this is negative, and this would be f inverse of x is equal to negative square root of x plus 3. So that's the positive version and the negative version. So if we're using the negative side of our graph, it's the negative square root. If it's the positive side of our graph, then it's the positive square root when we're solving. Hope that helps.